Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Man, I haven't seen y'all in a long time. Thank you guys for coming back. This is a unanimous decision. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe and hit the bell notification so whenever I'm here, you are here with me. Okay, so I'm not going to waste no time. We are going to get right into it. You already know what it is. You already know. Let's go. Let's go. All right. We're gonna shoot some shots today, and we're gonna make sure we get to the elephant in the room. All right. The first one. All right. This is what we got going today. We got Rolly Romero. All right. Rolly Romero had an interview with Brian Custer on The Last Stand. All right. Rolly Romero is one of the more flamboyant boxers that we got out there. The one that's going to sell the fights for you. The person that the most trash talking. The one thing is that he impressed me this week. All right. He impressed me. Okay. I'm going to tell you exactly what he impressed me about. All right. Before we get into all of that. All right. We also going to speak about Spence and Bud. All right. This guy, this stuff, honestly, just has to stop. I'm getting a little bit tired of it. Spence and Bud Crawford and Spence have been talking about fighting for about 4-5 years. It's really starting to resemble the Pacquiao and Mayweather debacle that happened prior to this fight. Uh, I'm losing a little bit of interest in it. All right, we're gonna get deeper into that. Okay. All right. Not only that, we're gonna end it off talking about Haney and Loma. All right. We're gonna get y'all over the hump today. We're gonna get y'all over the hump. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. All right. We're gonna get into it after this. Let's get it.
Definitely slow down. Roll with them and hope.
All right. What's up? What's going on? 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 All right. Thank you guys for coming back. All right. It's gonna be a good Wednesday. All right. I'm gonna give y'all something to talk about. All right. Uh, a lot of boxing news. A lot of things been going on lately, and I think I need to talk to y'all about this, yo. I'm gonna be real. I love what's going on, and I don't love it at the same time. That's why I feel like I need to get it all out all at once for y'all. You feel me? And you know,
That's a for sure right on.
you feel me? All right. So look, we got Rolly Romero. All right, that's gonna be our first topic for today. All right, so he had an interview this week with Brian Custer on The Last Stand, and he talked about a lot of things. He talked about a lot of things. One thing I do want to say is that he seems like he's been getting mature. He's becoming way more mature. Those of you who don't know, Rolly Romero was the last person that fought Gervonta Tank Davis. Okay, before that let me see. Yeah, it was right before he fought Ryan Garcia. Okay, Smooth knocked him out. All right, Smooth knocked him out. He owns it. Cool. All right, but the one thing that impressed me was that Brian Custer asked him a question. He asked him, "How did you feel?" Or I think it was maybe like a tweet that came out, or it was a tweet, and he was reading off of people's questions. He said, "How do you feel about the fact that there was sparring leaked of you getting knocked out?" All right, I don't know if you guys see it. I want you guys to go ahead and on the internet and go check it out. You know, it's on a couple of these shorts that Joker's got on for the YouTube shorts, right? He got Smooth knocked out, and it was almost the same punch that Gervonta Tank Davis hit him with. His response was very mature. All right, he took accountability for it, and the way he did it was, he said he had it coming. Why did he have it coming? Because he was the one that started all this leaking of the sparring, and he made me think. I'm like, yo, hold on, you right? Like whatever stays in sparring, whatever happens in sparring is supposed to stay in sparring, and that's what I do remember happening. He was the one showing all of his sparring with, Ryan Garcia. And that's how we actually got to know him. That's how he was selling himself. He was selling himself as a spar war king, beating people up and sparring. This is the new Mayweather. This is the Mayweather fighter. He beating everybody up in there, whatever case may be. So now let's see exactly what he's gonna do, right? Rolly Romero is gonna be fighting this weekend against an older cat. I think it's Barreto or something like that. He's an older cat. He was supposed to fight Puello, Alberto Puello or something like that. Excuse me if I'm getting the name wrong. He's a very good fighter, right? But does it even matter anymore? We found out that this man was taking PEDs to fight Rolly. I mean, nothing against Rolly, but Rolly's antics are better than his fighting style, better than his abilities. All right, and even he admits that. All right, so don't get on me in the comments, okay? Even he admits that. He knows that he could sell a fight. Okay. Another thing that I want to say real quick. This man said that after this fight, he's willing to go up to 147. Do you think he's BSing, y'all? I don't think he's BSing. I think that he wants to have a good fight over at 140. I think maybe the next fight is going to be at 140, and then the following fight after that is going to be at 147. All right. He said he wants to fight Spence. All right, Spence will beat the brakes off this boy. But I like the fact that he's selling himself and he's doing his thing, and that impressed me a lot. That whole interview impressed me. And shout out to Brian Custer. All right, that dude is inspirational. I really do like the way he conducts his interviews. I like the way how all the boxers respect him. They all respect him. If you look at all these, face-offs and stuff like that, they don't fight in front of him. If he says sit down, you stop. You stop for the OG. If he says calm down and all that stuff, you stop. You know what I'm saying? He be making sure everybody, he good. But as soon as Brian Custer leave, them jokers won't fight. You know what I mean? But that's, but that's respect that the fighters have for Brian Custer, because Brian Custer shows a lot of respect to the fighters, right? So I want you guys to let me know. Is he bugging about going to 147 and trying to challenge Spence? Although, I mean, it seems a little bit off because, Spence is going to be moving up to 154. But it's just the aspirations that this man has. Do you think he's just overzealous? I mean, y'all let me know. Do you think that this man is becoming a little bit more mature? All right. Or, he could be goofy. That's a goofy dude sometimes. But is he becoming more of a mature guy, which is going to may translate into his fighting? All right, go back and listen to the interview, man. He said a lot of things that may translate into his fighting. You guys know that the mental is very important. The mental is very important. All right. The next one, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into everything. All right. One other thing I want to speak about. Speaking about Spence. Okay, we're going to get into the Spence. We're going to get into it after this. All right, y'all. All right, welcome back. We back. We are back. All right, so we got Spence and Bud talk. Okay, we got Spence and Bud talk now. I see Teddy Atlas talking. All right. I see Teddy Atlas talking. I see a lot of YouTubers talking. But I've made a video about this a very long time ago. A very long time ago that this fight will not happen. I hear people trying to make predictions now. Spence gonna lose late. That's what Teddy Atlas said. Oh, I think that Spence gonna lose late. Terence Crawford gonna do this. I promise you, I'm not gonna even get into who's gonna win or who's gonna lose. Excuse me. And I'm starting to blame Spence for this. I'm starting to blame Spence. Spence needs to move on. I know he wants to. I think he just wants to beat the brakes off of Terence Crawford right now. He know Terence is scared, And he trying to bully that man. You know what I mean? He trying to bully that man. He's like, he trying to be cool about it, whatever. He's like, yeah, no, it's cool. I just want the undisputed and this and that. But when he go home, he's like, yo, I'm gonna rip this man's head off. The horns come out or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he playing no games.
You know that's right.
And I do know, because that man Spence is something else. All right, that man is an infighter. He's gonna drown you. All right, the last person that Spence fought was Ugas, and he beat the brakes off of Ugas. The last person that Terence Crawford fought was David Avanesian. That was not no tune-up for no Spence or nothing like that. Every time Spence talks about this fight is that he says, that's not what I want right now. I'm not even thinking about Spence. I'm not doing this about Spence. No Spence this, no Spence that. Like, that's all you hear. Yet we got fans talking about, oh, if this gonna happen, if this, y'all like abuse. Like, this is what y'all do to, like, with females in your life too. Oh, maybe I have a chance. Boy, you better get out of here. Like, let me get a hug, ass mom. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all one of those people. And those type of people are Bud fans. Y'all need to cut it out. Cut it all the way out. Yes, shots fired. All of y'all, cut it out. No one believes Terence Crawford. Do you? Do you though? How many times they gonna have to lie to you? Y'all gotta let me know in the comments. Y'all gotta let me know in the comments. Y'all gotta let me know. Am I bugging out? Maybe you should have a little bit more faith in boxing. Maybe boxing is you know what I mean, hasn't been doing numbers, but boxing is coming back. Nah. Boxing is coming back. But for people who telling the truth out here, at least Ryan got into the ring with Gervonta Tank Davis. This would be the best time for them to do this. But again, Terence Crawford is. Listen, man, we like Terence Crawford. He's a great fighter, but he's just been telling a lot of lies. Am I bugging out? Am I lying about that? He's been telling a lot of lies about fighting the truth. Come on now, play on words. Listen. All right, I'm done with this one. I'm done. All right? I'm done with that. I don't want to talk about that. But this next topic, all right, is really been getting on my nerve a little bit. It's really been getting on my nerve. Haney Loma. All right, the Haney Loma fight. That's gonna be in May 20th. All right, it's gonna be for all the belts. I'm gonna give you my thoughts. All right, y'all. Let's get it. All right. Everybody loves Devin Haney. I mean, I don't know. All right. Not a lot of people like his style, but a lot of people like what he's doing for boxing, including myself. He's always been calling out people. He always wants to fight the best people. He wants to fight the best people. Except, that's for another day. Never mind. I'm not going to even go there yet. We're going to stick with Loma. All right, we're going to stick with Loma. They just had their little ESPN type of insider interviews with him and Lomachenko. And there used to be a narrative about Ryan Garcia making pre-excuses. They have narratives about Canelo making pre-excuses. They had, people just make excuses prior to the fight. Oh, I got a shoulder injury. This I got. I got mental health issues. That, right? So I don't know why the same energy is not being applied to Haney. Why do I say that, right? Why do I say that? Go to the ESPN, Blood, Sweat, and Tears episode, all right? The episode, I believe, it's the first episode. And he also said this on his channel. He said, he was asked about Loma's fighting style. He kept saying that Loma fights dirty. Are you serious?
Stop the cap.
Stop the cat. What's dirty? I don't know what's dirty about Loma's fighting style. I don't care what nobody talking about. Devin Haney, he's a great fighter, right? He's a great fighter, but he's not. He's an out fighter. Okay, he's gonna put that jab out there on you. He's gonna put that jab out there on you. He beat Kambosos with the jab. Everyone's talking about how in sparring against Teofimo Lopez at first, you know, he was beating Teofimo with the jab and things like that. So, he's an out fighter. He's fast and he got, you know, he doesn't have much power. But I feel like he's setting up an excuse if he loses that Devin Haney, that Lomachenko fights dirty. If you guys pay attention to the way Lomachenko fights, he stands in front of you. He stands in front of he makes educated moves with his jab, and they call him the Matrix. He turned, but he hasn't been doing a lot of that against bigger fighters. I personally think he lost to Jermaine Ortiz. But Jermaine, he also lost to Teofimo Lopez. Devin Haney is a whole different type of fighter. Devin Haney is a different type of fighter. I don't believe that Devin Haney has the power. Although he's bigger, he doesn't have the power for Lomachenko to respect him enough for him to not go in there, parry off a couple jabs and start actually working. You understand what I'm saying? I believe that Loma can catch, he most likely will catch Devin Haney and will hurt him. Loma has hurt every fighter that he fought. Let's keep it real here. Let's keep it all the way real here, and let's address the elephant again. That Linares fight definitely showed us something, okay? And like, I don't care. Oh, why do you keep talking about that one fight? It's the one fight. That's the first time he got hurt. All this. Listen, first time, last time, middle time, it was a time, and that's something that we can measure off of. He got hit, he got wobbled, but he stayed up on his feet, and you know what I mean. He did his thing. They want to combat that with, Loma got dropped. Yeah, but Loma wasn't buzzed. It was a flash knockdown or whatever. He got up and actually started whooping on him. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to be as objective as possible, and the fact that no one's trying to put that jacket on Devin Haney shows that there's a lot of bias going on. I mean, you're supposed to have bias to the fighter. I mean, to the fighters that you like and things like that, but that man is already starting to talk mess about him being a dirty fighter, but he said he got something for it. I'm ready to see it. You understand what I'm saying? I'm ready to see all of that. I want to see what he has to combat that, because if he's dirty, you gotta stop him from being dirty. Are you gonna hit him in the joints? You know what I'm saying? You gonna hit him up under the joints? you gonna hit him with some Creed stuff? You remember when the dude had him? You know what I mean? Well, when Dame he had him up under the arm and started hitting him under. Are you gonna do that? Like, I mean, listen. If somebody's being dirty to you, you gotta do something to help make them stop. You know what I'm saying? Words from Andre Ward. I am very excited for this fight. It's gonna be May 20th. Okay, it's gonna be May 20th. Let me go ahead and get this man off the screen. It's gonna be an exciting fight. Who do I have? As of right now, like in my mind, I do think Lomachenko's gonna beat him. I think Lomachenko's gonna beat him. He's gonna beat him by a whole bunch. I don't know. Is he gonna beat him by a knockout? Is he gonna beat him by points? I mean, the one thing I can say is that I think Devin Haney's condition is better than Loma's. The way that I think Devin is gonna beat him is just keeping him outside. Don't let Loma work. If you let him work, he gonna work you. Especially as the fight keeps progressing, he's gonna find a way to get in there. He is not Kambosos. Is Lomachenko over the hill? We don't know. He's been looking strong. It didn't look like he's old or nothing like that. But again, Jermaine Ortiz, that fight, I don't think he won that fight. But Jermaine Ortiz got let off the gas. But was it because he was hurt by Loma? Is that why? I'm not exactly sure. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be an eye opener for everybody. It's going to be an eye opener. But no matter what's going on, it's going to be a good fight for boxing. This year is just going to be completely dope. The rest of the year, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about. Boxing fans are going to be happy, and this is what we need. We need fights where you can, you know what I mean, invite your girl, you know what I mean, get your peoples going. Yeah, hey man, they'll come through. You know what I mean? Who you betting on this? Who you betting on that? You feel me? I know you feel me.
And you know that's right.
Listen, man, that's all I got for y'all for today, man. Thank y'all for coming back to Unanimous Decision. I know it's been a while. Brother's been working, been doing a lot of things, man. But I'm gonna be doing my thing, man. I'm definitely gonna be getting y'all over the hump every week. All right, I'm gonna be getting y'all over the hump. I'm gonna have my topics going, and we're gonna have a conversation. Okay, we're gonna have a conversation. All right, until the next time.
You